Hi everyone and welcome back to Reading Euphoria. My name's Georgia if you haven't watched this channel before, and today I'm going to be coming to you with my Cosyathon TBR. So for those of you who don't know, Cosyathon is a new readathon that myself and Zoe from Reader are doing this December. So the idea of it is just to basically cozy up with a load of good books and we can all just read them at the same time, and you know, we can just have a great week. So this is running from the 3rd to the 9th of December. As soon as it gets to midnight for the start of the Monday, it will then start and you can then read it. That is UK time, so obviously whatever it is your time, you just flow with it. So we have released all of the challenges so far. All 7 challenges, and then the photo challenge as well. So there's 7 challenges and the photo challenge for all of you to participate in. And the photo challenge will be with the group read along, A List of Cages. Yep, like I just said, we also have a group read along, which is A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. And there will also be a discussion about the group book on Sunday, I think about 7 o'clock. And Robin Rowe herself will actually be joining us. So me and Zoe are really excited about this, because to have the author along with us, and you can just ask her any questions that you like. We'll just be having a whole long discussion with her, so we are really excited for that. So today I am going to be giving you my TBR for the week of Cosyathon. So there are 7 reading challenges which you can then kind of pick what book you want to read for each challenge. You can double up, but you can't triple up. So I have 2 books and 2 double ups in this challenge, just because I was thinking 7 books is a bit ambitious, and since that it isn't one of the challenges to read 7 books as it was for Booktube-a-thon last year, I thought, well, may as well try and actually complete all of the challenges and actually be sensible with my TBR and don't kind of get ahead of myself. So yeah, I have 5 books in my Cosyathon TBR and I am going to show them to you right now. So obviously number 1 is A List of Cages by Robin Rowe, since it is the group read. This is a reread for me. I suggested this book to Zoe because I read it about the start of the year, maybe the end of last year, and I absolutely fell in love with it. This book is based on the main character Julian, who is a foster kid, and he used to be fostered by Adam's family. Adam is the other main character, and Julian's going through quite a tough time. He's been to a number of different foster families, and he's now living with his uncle, his great uncle or so, who abuses him. And yeah, Julian isn't very happy in his life. He is a couple of years younger than Adam, so then Adam then kind of gets given the role to kind of look out for Julian and to make sure that he's all right. And obviously, since that they used to be foster brothers, it's just kind of like going back to how it used to be and trying to regain their relationship that they once had. The reason why we chose this book is because, yes, Christmas is a time for family, but some people don't have a family behind them, and some people do go through tough times, and just because it is Christmas doesn't mean that a family just magically happens and they're magically happy for Christmas Day, because that does not happen at all. So we just kind of wanted to show the other side of it, that not everyone has everything handed to them on a plate. And I know that obviously having a family isn't really thought of that you are privileged, but for some people having a family is their only dream, basically. So that is why we picked A List of Cages. So I am very excited to reread this and just basically see if I loved it as much as I did the first time. So fingers crossed that I do, because I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars when I first read it, and I don't want to change that review. So I am really looking forward to read this again. And also my boyfriend Steve is going to be trying to read this, although he is not a reader in the slightest. He is going to try and read this during Cosyathon just to make me happy, basically. He's quite a cutie. So yeah, we're both going to be reading this book. So for the next one, I am going to be doubling up on challenge 2 and challenge 7, which is to read a book with a cold cover and also to read a book set in winter. And for this one, I have gone for Before I Let Go by Marieke Nymphcap. I don't know how to say that. I am really sorry. If you watch my channel all the time, you know that I'm so bad with names. Anyway, so yeah, this is obviously, if you look at the cover, you can see that it is perfect for this because it is covered in snow and ice, and it is also set in the winter. So I believe that this is set in Alaskan, yeah. So it's set in Alaska, in an Alaskan town. And it's based on the characters of Corey and Kyra, and above the kind of synopsis of the story, it says, "She was my best friend, my everything, and I lost her." So I think that what I gather from this book is that one of them dies and the best friend is kind of mourning their death and trying to uncover what happened. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. I got this at Yauk last year and still haven't read it yet, but I'm excited and I think that it fits perfectly for these two challenges. So I'm excited to finally get to this one. The next book that I want to read is Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson and Lauren Miracle. So for this one, I am completing the challenge of a Christmas themed book. So this book is set on Christmas Eve, and I believe that it's like 3 stories in one. Each author wrote a different story, and I feel like that they all kind of blend into each other and they all merge in some sort of way. I've heard mixed things about this book. Some people really like it, others were really disappointed by it, but I personally love John Green as a writer. I have read most of his books and I've either given them a 4 or a 5 out of 5 stars. So I'm hoping that the other 2 authors kind of live up to his standard, and I'm excited to see what this one entails. So yeah, like I said, this completes challenge 3 of reading a Christmas themed book. So the next challenges are challenges 4 and 5, which is to read a book about a plan falling apart and to read a book in your coziest setting. And for this one, I have gone for To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I've only seen the movie of it. Obviously, it's now a Netflix original and I really loved it. I then went out and brought the book. I know that you're kind of meant to do it the other way around, but I'm sorry about that. But this book is based on the character of Lara Jean, and she's basically had 5 crushes throughout her entire lifetime, and she writes a letter to each of these crushes, and somehow her letters get sent to all 5 of these boys and they can then read what she has written about them. And it's just basically all about them, what happens after that and the aftermath of these letters getting sent out and what the consequences are for them. And it's a really cute love story. I feel like in a cozy setting, I want to kind of read a cute little love story, so that is why I picked this one for that challenge as well. And obviously the plan falls apart because she never intended for these letters to go out. She just wanted them to stay in a little box in her room for the rest of her life, but no, that just all goes out of the window. So I feel like that this is perfect for this one, so I'm excited to get to this. And the only challenge left is challenge number 6, which is to read a book about getting stranded. And for this one, I have chosen The Red Ribbon by Lucy Adlington. So I'm excited about this book. I have picked quite a thin one. It was between this one and The Librarian of Auschwitz, because I was trying to think of books that I already had without having to go and buy any about getting stranded. And obviously that is kind of like if your car's broken down, or I kind of thought as well like mentally stranded, but I couldn't really find a book that was, I kind of wanted a thin book so I could try and complete it in Cosyathon. So I came up with The Red Ribbon, and the reason why I've come up with this for this challenge is the fact that it is based during World War II in the concentration camps in Auschwitz. And I thought, what better explanation to give the concentration camps that they are stranded, they have nowhere out, they have nowhere to go, so they are completely stranded and they have no control over it. So I thought for this challenge, it is going a little bit deep into the challenge and the thought of getting stranded. It's not just kind of like a light-hearted contemporary about them going missing or something like that in the woods. So I have delved a little bit deeper into the idea of this challenge, but I'm really excited to get to this one, and I almost feel like that it's perfect for the challenge. So that is my TBR finish for Cosyathon 2018. I will list all of the challenges below, and please, if you are participating in Cosyathon, post your TBR videos and myself or Zoe will watch them, and we can't wait to see what books you're planning on reading for our challenges and how well you get on during Cosyathon. If you can vlog it or whatever you want to do, I'll be vlogging each day during Cosyathon just because I'm the host and I feel like that you kind of have to, but I want to be able to show you what books and my progress of Cosyathon and how many I actually do get to. So me and Zoe are really excited about this. We hope as many of you as possible can participate, if I can actually get my words out. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you again soon. Bye!